Hello YouTube, Pallab here, and today we're going to talk about the best smartphone in India under 10,000 rupees. Number 5 is the Lenovo K6 Power, which costs 9999, just under 10,000. And why it's in the list? It's in the list mainly because of that big 4000 mAh battery, a 5-inch full HD screen. So if you do not need a very big screen, then this one is perfect with a very good resolution, full HD resolution. You also get the typical 3GB of RAM and 32GB of internal storage plus micro SD card support. Again, typical 13MP back camera plus 8MP front camera, but it comes with a very good audio system. It supports Dolby Atmos audio, so not much via speaker, but specifically if you're listening to earphones, you can switch on those features and get a very nice bass plus surround feeling. Why it's at number 5? It's mainly because of the chipset and the overall look. It's very boring look, the Lenovo K6 Power, plus it's powered by a Snapdragon 430 chipset. That's a very entry-level chipset. Number 4 is the Redmi 4 that was recently launched by Xiaomi in India, and it's mainly in the list because it's a very small, nice to hold device, plus it's also about 1000 less than 10,000, so it comes in 8,999. Plus, if you do not need the 3GB 32GB version, if you can do the 2GB RAM version, that you only have to pay 6,999, and in that you get a 5-inch HD screen, you get Snapdragon 435 chipset, which is an entry-level chipset, but again it's costing you 1,000 or even 3,000 if you're ready to go to the 2GB space. It comes in 2GB, 16GB, 3GB, 32GB and 4GB, 64GB models. All metal body, looks just like the Redmi Note 4, which is the big brother, so that's why it's number 4 on the list. Number 3 is the Asus Zenfone Selfie, and it's still one of my favorite selfie phone under 10,000, mainly because of its dual 13MP cameras. Dual 13MP meaning a 13MP back camera and a 13MP front camera. And 13MP selfie camera is really good. We reviewed that. Apart from that, also you're getting a good deal. You're getting a 5.5-inch full HD screen, you get 3GB of RAM and 16GB of internal storage. So although you do not get 32GB like the other ones, but then it can be expanded via a micro SD card. And apart from that, you get a Snapdragon 615 chipset, which is still slightly more powerful than the 430 and the 435 that we've seen on the 4th and 5th device, 5th number device here. And yeah, then you get I like the hold also. It's kind of slightly tapered on the back. Overall, a very good device, and that's the number 3. Our number 2 is the Micromax Canvas 6 Pro. Now I know people do not buy Micromax anymore. They're not the top company anymore, but these guys trying to give it its all. Now what you get in just 8,900, which by the way makes it the cheapest device in this list, even cheaper than the 3GB version of the Redmi 4. And here you get 4GB RAM, 64GB internal storage, and along with that you get a 5.5-inch full HD screen, a MediaTek 6795M chipset. Now, a lot of people do not give MediaTek its due credit. They think MediaTek means it's a bad device, should only go for the Snapdragon. No, the 6795M is almost equal to the Snapdragon 625 chipset, and in some areas actually it scores more, in some areas it scores less. So you're in hand of a good mid-range chipset here. Apart from that, also get a 3000 mAh battery, making it the 2nd in the list. And that all brings us to our number 1, which is not very surprisingly the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 that Xiaomi launched last year in India, still selling like hotcake. It's very hard to get hold of on an online sale, and this is the phone that started this whole revolution of cheap with good spec phones. Now with this, the main draw of this phone is that 4100 mAh battery plus a beautiful metal body, a Snapdragon 625 chipset, possibly the most powerful in this whole list, slightly more powerful than the Micromax Canvas 6 Pro. Also, you get a 13MP back camera, 5MP front camera, but that back camera is the best in this list. It's really good. Even the 5MP front camera, clicks very decent photo. But most of all, why it's number 1 in this list is among all these devices, all these 5 devices, this is the one who has actually stood the test of time, still performs the best. You still get those variants like 2GB variant, 3GB variant and 4GB variant. Plus, Xiaomi has become like trusted brand in India right now. So people, when you lay all these phones in front of them, like a Micromax or let's say an Asus Zenfone and then Xiaomi, people more often than not will pick the Xiaomi, and that's to do with their marketing, say, or whatever, the PR activity stuff. They are good, and the after sale service is decent, not like to the level of Samsung or Apple, but it's decent, which actually makes it our best phone under 10,000 in India right now.